Ever wonder what you could do to improve your riding even if you can't get that saddle time? In today's video, I'm going to share 3 things to focus on anytime that you're not able to actually get out and ride, but you still really want to improve your riding. Some of these are going to involve movement, others are going to involve learning and building your foundation. Rita and I are here at the weekly show. Thank you for joining us. In this weekly show, each week I share a riding tip, horse training advice, and also horse care advice. And this week we're diving into how to improve your riding even if you're not getting that in the saddle practice time. The first thing to start with is improving your physical ability, specifically your body awareness. Most people, when they think about improving riding from a physical standpoint, they just think of fitness. They think of getting stronger or getting more mobile. Those pieces are really important, but body awareness is just as important, and it's often overlooked. Body awareness just means that you have a better sense of what's going on inside your own body. It means that you're able to feel where you're holding stress and tension and better able to release that. It means that you have a better sense of where your body is in space, meaning are you level on your 2 seat bones? Are you using pressure from your right leg and your left leg evenly? Are your hands even on the reins, or is one hand maybe a little bit more forward or a little bit more back than the other? These things are all pieces of having greater body awareness. It also means that you're able to better interpret the instructions from your riding instructor, from your teacher. So when they say something, you're better able to understand what that actually can mean and what it could feel like in your own body. There's many ways that we can build body awareness. 2 specific exercise, kind of modes of exercise that are really great for this. The first is yoga. Yoga is really good because it hits all 3. It builds strength, it builds mobility, and it also increases body awareness because as you're doing the movements, it encourages you to focus on breath, focus on the alignment, and really focus on specific areas of the body instead of just going through the movements. And this is one of the keys that you can take into any activity that you enjoy. Maybe you enjoy walking or jogging or doing strength training. But if you can do any of those activities with a higher degree of really sensing and feeling and being aware of what's going on in your body, what is your posture like, how are you actually moving as you go through those activities, it's going to increase your body awareness, and that can apply directly to your riding. Another activity that is really good for increasing body awareness is feldenkrais work. Feldenkrais is a form of body work that uses small, deliberate movements to help increase the awareness of your body and increase range of motion and quality of movement just through doing small, deliberate types of movement. So it's a really good one to practice as well. So that's the first piece. That's movement and increasing specifically your body awareness, since it's often overlooked. The second piece is visualization. Spending the time to close your eyes and just really picture yourself as though you were riding. It's amazing the amount of research that's now available on just how specifically we can actually fire muscles when we're visualizing an activity and the actual measurable effect that it has on those muscles. In fact, there was another episode that we did just on visualization. You can find the link below this video. But when you visualize, one really quick but important tip is to visualize as though you were looking out of your own eyes. So instead of thinking of it as being an observer watching yourself ride, make sure that you were really visualizing as though you're in your own body, you're with your horse, and you're riding. Perhaps focus on something that's been a challenge area for you. Maybe it's a canter transition, and really think about how would it feel to have that really smooth canter transition. What would you be doing? Would you be staying more upright? Would you be relaxed? Would you be breathing through the transition? Visualize all of those things in as much detail as possible. So that's our second piece, visualization. The third one is learning. So there's so many pieces of riding and of good horsemanship that we can learn about. The learning never stops. So when you have a break in your riding, think about what is an area that you've been wanting to learn more about, and what's a resource that you could use to learn more about that. Maybe it's getting a new book, maybe it's joining a video course, but the more that you learn, the more it builds your foundation of knowledge, and that can really help not only your confidence, but also knowing what is going to be most important for you to practice when you do get back into the saddle. So if you're wanting to better utilize your non-riding time, what is one thing from this video that you're going to focus on? Is it going to be doing some exercises with increased body awareness? If so, what are you going to do? Are you going to maybe start a yoga practice? Are you going to look into doing some of the feldenkrais work? We have some resources down below to help you with these, but which is one that you're going to focus on now? Perhaps it's in the visualization. If so, tell us what specifically are you going to visualize? Or if you're going to focus on learning, what's the resource that you're going to use? Is there a book that you've been wanting to read? Is there a class that you've been wanting to take? We have many great classes here at CRK Training. We'd love to have you join us in one of those. So leave a comment down below. I look forward to reading your comments, and thanks for watching.